With all these Dumbledores, who could need more? We can! Stick around because we're going to take a look at the new Deluxe Dumbledore by Iron Studios. Hey there, everyone. My name's Perry.
And my name's Saracen.
And welcome to the Potter Addict. Guys, I cannot tell you enough how excited I am for today because we have got the brand new Deluxe Dumbledore by Iron Studios, and I have been waiting for this one for over a year now. I prepaid for this one February of 2023, and it just arrived in March. So I am super, super anxious to open this one up. And I will also tell you that I was very surprised because I didn't expect a box this big. This is a big box. I mean, it's much bigger than what I thought. Yeah.
I think it's a box inside of a box.
It's definitely a box inside of a box. Oh, you think there's 3 boxes? Well, I think that it's going to be a box inside of this, and then it'll be inside that box will be the styrofoam packaging that's in it. That'll be probably all neatly wrapped and everything to protect it.
I think 3 boxes in that because you said it was fragile.
Well, let's not keep talking about it. I want to dive in and take a look because I am super anxious for this one. This has been way too long in the making. When I prepaid for this one, I had no idea that it was going to be over a year of a wait for this one. But Dumbledore is totally worth the wait. So there we go. And just a little spot here. This is, like I said, it's a pretty massive box.
Oh, wait,
we're gonna
it's
set
not
this
a
in here.
box. It's not a box. Wait,
Oh.
yes it is. Yes it is.
Oh, you were right. Look it's gonna definitely be two more boxes. 2 more boxes. Let's set this big sucker on the ground.
And pull that out.
Oh, and we'll pull out the smaller box.
It's definitely a box inside.
Definitely a box inside of a box. You are 100% correct.
Imagine it's a top. It's 27 bucks. Box.
The old Russian nesting dolls version from thanks to Iron Studios. By the time we get to it, it'll be a little miniature statue.
You know what, the time when I get to it, we're already going to be 13,000 years old.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Here we go. You ready?
All right. Wait, it's like the same size. It perfectly fits. Wait, do you think there's another box?
No, this is definitely it. But look at this, guys. This thing is beautiful.
That's
oh
still
my gosh,
big.
I cannot wait to put this guy together. This one is so exciting. Now, the ongoing joke around Instagram is that this is like the Gandalf version of Dumbledore, which I could see that. I mean, I could absolutely see the Gandalf kind of esque features of his face, kind of the more broad end of his nose, kind of like Ian McGellen's nose. So I absolutely love this, though. I could not pass this up because I love both characters. Gandalf is a fantastic character from Lord of the Rings, and Dumbledore is my absolute favorite from Harry Potter. Yeah.
The most detailed thing about this is the hat.
Okay, well, let's open the box up. Maybe you're going to change your mind when you see the actual statue, because I guarantee there's a lot of details you're not seeing in this set.
Dumbledore.
We'll see. We'll see. We don't know. I don't know until we open it up.
I'll pull.
You pull? Go ahead, pull. Pull.
You do the
Boy.
building.
That sucker was in there good.
You do the.
Boy, so many boxes. So many
You
boxes.
take it out. You do it.
All right. That sounds like the best idea ever.
Because what if it? Imagine it falls down and breaks.
Oh, after a year of waiting, that would be heartbreaking.
And then you have to wait another year.
It wouldn't take that long because they've got them out now. They've released it. They were waiting for it to get manufactured.
And then when it broke, you had to wait another year.
Oh my gosh, no, not all this waiting. Who can stand it? Is this the top? Sometimes they indicate which one's the top.
It's the top.
Just making sure because I don't want to damage anything, but yeah, this is definitely the top. All right.
Because
so
I saw
we go.
that. I see that. I see his foot right there.
Oh yeah. All right. So I think we're done with the knife for now. So let's start off with this big. Actually, is there a base? Is there a base,
That's the base.
somewhere? Do you think this is the base? I don't think this is the base.
No, I know what the base
Here,
is.
I'll tell you what we're gonna do.
Wait, where's the box? I know.
We're gonna take off the little pieces first. So we're gonna take out these little pieces. So here we've got a bookshelf, a little bookshelf. Actually, maybe I've changed my mind. I think what we're gonna do is, oh yeah, look, I think, is there another layer? There is another layer. There's another layer right here. I think, maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy. Well, so, okay, so what we're gonna do, since we don't know where to start exactly, is we're gonna take these out and we're gonna set them on the table.
Wait, where's the
very
circle
carefully.
base?
That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. So here's another little piece. Here is, see, this is where I think, this is the one I think that's underneath something. That's why I think that there's another layer. But hold on, we'll figure it out. Let me get all the pieces out, all the little pieces, so that they're nice and safe. Yeah, see this?
Wait,
This is definitely underneath. There's definitely a layer, another layer here.
Daddy,
Yeah.
get that piece.
Okay. Get that piece. I think this is his wand, so we want to be real careful with that.
Because it's...
Yeah, it's his hand and his wand. So yeah, let's be real careful with that one.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it. I'm not done.
We've got Dumbledore right there. Let's set there nice and neat. And then we've got something else right here. And I think that these are just, yeah, those are just that. Now, how do you get to the thing that's underneath? It doesn't appear like there's another layer here, but there's gotta be. There's gotta be, because this is definitely underneath. So let's do this. Let's take this and let's flip it over. Yep, there it is. It's on the other side. Those tricky devils always packaging up something crazy. See, and I put my...
wait, you actually perfectly got the styrofoam.
Yeah, I put my knife away thinking we were done, but nope, they were tricking me all this time, having another little panel here that we needed to open up to get the base, and there it is.
That's a big board.
Yeah, it is. Man, this is going to be such a big piece. I knew it wasn't going to be small, but I think that I'm actually going to be impressed with how large it really is.
No, Daddy, I thought it was going to be a normal size one.
Did you? You thought it was going to be like the other statues that I got up there?
Wait, Dad, do you think this statue? No. This statue's definitely not bigger than the Voldemort.
Oh no, it's not gonna be bigger than Voldemort, because Voldemort is huge. The Voldemort Nagini by Iron Studios, what a fantastic piece, but absolutely massive piece too. So okay, so
I like the rug.
We'll set that over there. Okay, guys. So now that we've got the base, this is what I was looking for. So we've got this great little base here, so that you guys can take a look. I mean, it's absolutely fantastic. You've got his rug here, kind of a little dusty and dirty. I think that's the way it's supposed to look. And you've got these pillars here, and you've got these stairs. Oh man, this looks so cool. So cool. Yeah. What?
We should put this on first.
Absolutely. I tell you what, I'll let you pick everybody but Dumbledore. Dumbledore's going to go on last, but we'll definitely put this. Now this is spectacular. Do you know what this is? You know the name of this?
It's somewhere right there.
Yep.
Right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the pensive.
I forgot.
It's the pensive. What does he do with the pensive?
He drinks out of it.
No, he pours the memory vials in there so he can
Drink it?
No, so that he can see his memories again. So he can relive the memories. Remember when they pour the vial in and he goes and shows him the memory of Tom Riddle meeting him in the orphanage and everything else. So that's what this is for. Oh, there's something else. Oh, I think that was just protection. There might be something in there, but I don't think so.
It's
so
tape.
This is beautiful, guys. The windows for behind the pensive, and then the bookshelf on the other side. I mean, this is absolutely beautiful. The detail of the individual books looks fantastic. Let me slide this around, and it just slides right in here like that. And then you've got the pensive floating over top of its base there, which looks fantastic. Oh gosh, this is so nice.
Hey, Daddy.
Yeah.
Wait, let's see if you can flip it. Let's see if you can
flip what? That's
such detailed water.
I know.
Like flip this, and the books can be on the other side.
Oh no, it would not look right, because look, that's what this is for. This base is to go underneath the pensive, so that's exactly the way this is supposed to look. So this is fantastic. Okay, so we've got that. There doesn't appear to be anything else that locks in the other side. Those are just garbage, right?
Yeah. I know.
Okay. Let's grab the books. to the books next. So we've got this little stand here
and I know where it
with
goes.
some books. It's look, they got them. It's like a puzzle, right? So the base piece snaps right in, and it's cut out exactly like what it's supposed to be. That looks fantastic. I mean, just so cool to see this thing come together.
You know what's a surprise?
What's that?
There's one item that's bigger than my head. Actually, no, it's the same size.
It's about the same size. Yeah, it's a big noggin. So, all right, so let's go this one next. This little pillar here. That was right there. Oh, it's magnetized too. Boop, just pops right on in there, holds.
That was
And then this little, oh, I think this is the sorting hat. Yeah, it is. This is the sorting hat.
Hey, Daddy.
Uh-huh.
What goes here?
I don't know. We'll come to it eventually. The sorting hat I know goes on top, right? So the sorting hat goes right here, like that. Get it in there all the way. Yep, we're perfect. Perfect. Oh, look how good he looks.
Hey,
look at his face, his little face, his grumpy-looking facial features and everything else.
Hey,
I love that.
This goes right there. I know it.
This does?
Yeah, that's
this piece? Well, let's do this one next then. This is the next piece, and oh yeah, I think you're absolutely right. Yeah, we've got this little. Yeah, I love this.
I'm
That looks so good, and it goes right like that.
Does it magnetize?
Oh, no, that one doesn't magnetize. So, and then we've got Dumbledore. I mean, guys, this thing is coming together amazingly. I mean, it looks so good. I am super excited to add the last little piece here. You've got Dumbledore, who now, I don't care what you guys say. I don't care what anybody says in the comments below. I'm going to give you guys a close-up of this. And when you see his face up close, he does have some resemblance of Ian McGellen and Gandalf, but this definitely still looks like the Michael Gambon version of Dumbledore. I mean, it really does. He's got the right robes on, his beard tied in the front. I mean, this definitely looks like Dumbledore. The only thing that they could have done to make him look more like Dumbledore, his face is a little more gaunt than Michael Gambon's face as Dumbledore. So I feel like if they would have filled out his cheeks a little bit more, he would have looked more like Michael Gambon, and then possibly given him the hat. I mean, Michael Gambon was classic for wearing the little almost turban-style hat. If they would have given him that, I think it would have sealed the deal and nobody would have called him Gandalf. So, but still, fantastic. The details in this are wonderful. Absolutely great. Even the rings on his fingers, I mean, so great. And, yeah, did you have something?
There's no bleed over.
No, not with Iron Studios.
Yeah, but, it's actually not the first thing that is almost bigger than my head. It's a couple, because the big Voldemort, that's bigger than my head.
So, real quick, let's look at this because I want to show you something so you can see this. There's a little tiny hole. There it goes. There it goes. Man, that looks so good. So this is what I wanted to show you. So he's got his little charmed bracelet that he has wrapped around his hand to ward off the curse that's on his hand. He's got his rings on his hand, and then he's got the wand. I mean, that looks absolutely spectacular. The detail in that wand is so great, and I am just looking at it. It's so impressive up close, guys. So impressive up close. So now let's get him slid into his little slot here. And there is the finished product. I mean, guys, that looks spectacular. Spectacular, yeah.
You know what I wish?
What's that?
I wish they got every mini one, okay? And so you see how he's just sticking a wand out of there's like nothing? Yeah. What if all of them attach?
Oh, you could build them out to like a big scene. Ooh, like Funko's done with their moments that they have that actually expand out.
It's like the whole castle.
Oh gosh, that would be huge. Where would you put that? So you could display them separately, but then if you wanted to, you could combine them into one big scene. Oh gosh, that would be so cool. So cool. But guys, This is fantastic. I mean, look at all of the detail that they put into this piece. This piece is huge. I mean, it is a very heavy, sturdy piece. It's got a ton of weight to it. It is high quality all around. Every little detail of this is spectacular. If you look at the details of the bookcase, the little spires on top and on the ironwork, you've got the sorting hat leaning off the side, looking down. I mean, the grain of the wood in his bookcase. I mean, guys, it's spectacular. The individual pages of the books that are sitting on their sides. Dumbledore himself looks fantastic. I mean, this might be my favorite piece by Iron Studios. And look, that is not an easy thing to say, because they have given some amazing pieces. I mean, there are no slouches from the Iron Studio line. The Harry riding Buckbeak, Hagrid in the pumpkin patch, Voldemort and Nagini, Snape, the deluxe version of Snape. I mean, and then they've got the two that I haven't added yet that I will. They're going to come. I promise you, I will add them. I'm just pacing myself this year. Last year was crazy. This year I'm pacing myself. But the Dementors floating above the castle, Hogwarts Castle, Hermione doing her potions on the bathroom floor. I mean, guys, Iron Studios is my new number one. And it hurts me to say that, but Gentle Giant tapped out. They tapped out. They walked away from the game. They were my favorite. The collection itself is still one of my favorite things in my whole entire collection. But Iron Studios is here. Iron Studios is giving us new pieces, and Iron Studios is killing it. Absolutely killing it. Yeah.
The whole, you remember the whole scene?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. We can't put on the floor because Theo.
Oh no, we've never put these on the floor. Yeah, my dog's tail that has a mind of its own. You know, he comes over and he stands right next to the bookshelf and starts smacking things with his tail, and I have to constantly remind him, to slide your butt this way, get away from the shelves. So, but again, at least it's a soft tail, and he's not breaking anything or knocking anything over. He does move things a little bit, but this guy, is going to go high up on a shelf so that he's visible and can be seen by everybody, and he is protected and away from wagging tails because he looks spectacular. Guys, I was originally going to put this right over there where you see the Dumbledore. Slide this way for just a second. That Dumbledore right over there. So that's the one I was going to replace with this piece. So I don't think it's going to work. It's not going to work. This is bigger than I expected. It'll take up too much room. It'll block too many of the Eaglemoss figures back there. Yeah, you can sit up. Sorry. And it'll just take away from that shelf. So I am not going to put it there. Now it's a matter of finding where I am going to put it, because this guy's definitely got to be showcased. He needs to be seen. And the worst part about it is you need to be able to kind of see the backside too, because I mean, they gave you such a great back. It's almost a crime to only see the front. So I got to figure out, I've got my shelf, and the collection tour is coming, guys. It's May is just around the corner. Trust me, it's knocking on the door, because I have to remind myself of this all the time to finish that crest. I gotta get that crest done, but it's right around the corner, and I've got this shelf that you guys will see, and you probably have seen it in some of the shorts that I've done, but it's got my itty bitties, my Hallmark itty bitties on it. And I've got Gringotts on the top, and Lego, the microscale castle on the top, and then Harry over there. I've got him over there as well on Buckbeak's back. This would be a great place for that, but I'm going to have to redo some things if I'm going to put him over there, because I just don't think it would look good the way it's currently laid out. So, yeah, bud. Did you forget already?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I keep rambling on. So you tap me again, I promise I'll stop and we'll talk about whatever you want. But guys, you have got to comment below on this guy. You got to let me know when you see the close-ups. You got to let me know your thoughts. What do you think of this Dumbledore version? Because honestly, Iron Studios has never been one that gets things exactly spot on for the actual characters. If you look at Hagrid in the Pumpkin Patch, that doesn't look like the Hagrid from the movies. I mean, it's similar, but not exactly the same. I mean, Snape, the deluxe Snape. I mean, it doesn't look exactly the same. Yes, bud.
So.
Gotta look this way when you're talking because they won't be able to hear you.
How much money was this?
Oh, that's a dangerous thing. This is 250, guys. 250 is what this statue was. So
my idea you would never do. If you buy two, okay?
Two.
And then the one's facing the front and one's facing the back.
Yes, yeah. When we win the lotto, I am definitely going to do that. I am going to buy another one and have it sitting right next to it with the back facing this way. So, great idea if you've got that kind of money to throw around. So, we do not. I mean, we're not struggling by any means, but at the same time, I mean, this guy is a one-time purchase. I would definitely not be able to do two. So, like I said, I paid for this guy a year ago just because when I see a Dumbledore come out, that I have to add it. We also I subscribed to the cast bronze statues that they're going to start coming out from Bradford Exchange. They got me with the Dumbledore at his podium with his hands up. Cast in bronze. I want to say it's like an 8-inch statue. He's the first one, and I think that I read on their post that I think Snape is number 2 and McGonagall is number 3. All great statues, I'm sure. So Bradford Exchange puts out some good stuff. They put out some stuff that I'm not that interested in, but they do put out some good stuff. So, but this one it's not gonna hold a candle to this one. I can promise you that. This is definitely. Oh, I say that out loud, and I want to take it back because the Dumbledore bust by Gentle Giant of the Richard Harris version of Dumbledore is probably still my favorite Dumbledore, and this is number 2. This is number 2, but that Richard Harris, the detail in that bust and his robes is fantastic. Yes, bud. Face the camera.
Oh, he is 41 he is 41 what's his name?
Gryffindor?
Gryffindor?
Are you talking about you talking about Dumbledore?
Yeah.
What about 41?
Yeah, you have 41 because
Legos. We counted the Dumbledores that we have in our collection before we did this video, and he goes, "You don't have that many Dumbledores," and I said, "I bet you we have probably double that number." Yeah, we've got more than double that number with your Lego minifigures, with Funkos, with everything that we've got of Dumbledore being my favorite character. We definitely have a lot. So he's the best. I absolutely love him. So what do you got? You got anything else? Because we're to that point in this video where I need you guys to please, if you like what you see and you haven't yet, please don't forget to click that subscribe button. Click that bell notification. Give us both a great big thumbs up. And do not forget to check us out on Instagram and TikTok too. Guys, I don't think it gets much more magical than this. This was an extremely magical moment that I am so honored that you came and shared with me because this guy is fantastic. And just like Dumbledore putting out his wand, until next time, all you wizards and muggles alike, keep it magical.